Good morning, vlog, and happy Monday. Welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. It's a crisp Monday morning, May 13th, 7 a.m. And I'm about to drive over to go do my 40 minutes of fasted cardio. I don't even know if I said this, but I'm 4 weeks out from my first show, 6 weeks out from the second show. And I'm really, I'm starting to feel the prep. The prep is really prepping now. Last week at 5 weeks out, so I've been consistently dropping like 2 pounds for the past like 4 weeks. And I think my body just really started to feel those drops within this past week. So as you know, I am carb cycling. So the past, I think, like 3 or 4 weeks, I've been doing 3 high carb days, 4 low days. And yeah, the low days are really, not really bad, but like this past week, especially like my Friday and Saturday lift, I was just really feeling it hunger-wise. My body's kind of a little bit fatigued. And, yeah, mentally I still feel really good. No really big complaints there. Like my patience is very thin. Like I don't have a lot of patience and I get irritated very easily, but other than that, like mentally I'm doing pretty good. But hunger is definitely pretty up there now. And fatigue was pretty high the other day. And the last thing that I want to do right now is my cardio. But it's okay because we get it done. And we put in our A effort. Give it 110%. Because after this cardio session, I get a high day today. And I'm getting my 60 grams of oatmeal for breakfast and my 3 eggs. And I'm just going to be thinking about that whole time I'm on that Stairmaster. But no, honestly, guys, like my food really isn't that low, and I don't foresee it getting any lower than this. It's higher than it was last year, which is pretty crazy because my output was a lot higher last year. So yeah, my high carb days, I'd say they're around like 200 carb, and then my low carb days, I'd say like 125 carb, which really isn't that bad. But going from eating like 3 high days in a row and then going to 4 low days, you can imagine like how hungry I get because of the fact that my metabolism is just cranking. But it is what it is. So today's a high day. I don't know about the rest of the week. I've been kind of checking in with my coach pretty frequently throughout the week, and we just kind of decide from there. But my sleep definitely has taken a little bit of a hit within the last 2-3 weeks, which didn't happen to me my last prep. I had great sleep all the way except for before the shows, because for some reason I just couldn't sleep the night before a show. Honestly, I might take Benadryl before these 2 shows because I really need to sleep for them, like the night before the show. But yeah, I haven't really been sleeping my best. Not even like I keep like waking. It's like I'm sleeping, but it's not a deep sleep. Like I feel like this is the best way to describe it. I feel like I am watching a movie on the couch and I'm resting my eyes. And I'm not fully asleep. Like I just still feel kind of awake. Like it's not a deep sleep. And then I wake up like 3-4 times in the middle of the night because I gotta go pee. And then sometimes when I'm trying to go to sleep, it takes me a bit too because I'm just like thinking. So I've been trying to like journal before I go to bed and just write everything that's in my brain so I can just like pass out. And yes, I've tried melatonin and whatever. No, doesn't do crap. Doesn't give me deeper sleep. When you get to a certain like body leanness, like it's just gonna happen, stuff like this. And I've just kind of accepted it at this point. I have woken up hungry too, but usually when I wake up, it's because I gotta pee. or yeah, I'm hungry. So, and the sleep just as a whole is not like a deep sleep. It just feels like I'm resting my eyes. But yeah, that's all. I'm not trying to like come on here and just like word vomit complain. I'm just kind of just being real and honest with how everything's been going and how I'm feeling. So it can help people get a perspective of what 4 and 6 weeks out looks like. Honestly though, I am very ahead for 4 and 6 weeks out, I think. Like, I don't think I need to lose much more weight here. But, like, literally I have, like, striations in my jaw. And, like, it's crazy. But I took my check-ins this morning, sent them over. We'll get a response eventually, probably, like, in the next 2 hours. And we'll go from there. But it's still a high day today. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I went and saw my mommy. That was fun. And if you didn't know, this weekend, this Sunday, May 19th, is my birthday. And I'll actually be in Boca Raton. So that will be so fun. Obviously, I won't be enjoying food or any of that sort. But if you've been watching my YouTube since I've started posting, you would know that I haven't celebrated a birthday with like food or whatever in 3 years. And every single year, I'm like, all right, next year, I am not going to prep on my birthday. I said it last year. I said it the year before that because the year before that, I did a prep. I didn't end up stepping on stage, but I did a 16-week prep. So yeah, this will be my 3rd year on a prep for my birthday. But it's all choices. And I do love this sport. It's been like really good for me because last year when I started to get towards the tail end of my prep, I was just so focused on like the off season and like post show and everything. And then when I finally got there, I was like kind of just like, wow, I really didn't appreciate where I was at while I was on prep. So yeah, just trying to be very present and focused on the moment rather than like even like show days and like post show and like XYZ next year. Like I haven't even given it a thought really, which is awesome because like when I tell you that was all I was thinking about at this point in prep last year, it was kind of wasn't good. So yeah, so funny story. Why is this stuff so dark? I don't know. Funny story. So I dropped my earbuds the other day when I was doing my cardio. This was on Saturday. And the owner of the gym, why is this so dark? Wasn't there. The owner of the gym wasn't there. So I had to use my like regular over-the-head headphones, and my ears get so red because like the little earmuff is so small. Like it's the small little beats. But like guys, freaking ears hurt. Like, ow. But that was honestly one of my best cardio sessions I've had in a minute. Look how red my ear is. But went by really quickly. I didn't feel too bad. And I did some abs and vacuums afterwards. I've been getting a lot of questions about my waist. And yes, I had a small waist last prep, but it's like amplified this prep. And I want to go into more like how, why, when, what, where, whatever. So this off season, I've mentioned it so many times, I hired an LPF coach. Her name is Karina. If you want her Instagram, message me on Instagram and I will send it over to you so you can start with her. But I did a 12-week program with her, and basically what it is it's called lipopressive Pilates, I believe. And pretty much it's just like vacuums. Like she just literally broke down how to do vacuums, how to breathe through your chest, because if you don't know, when you're on stage, like you have to have your core tight. And you can't just like hold your breath the whole time you're on stage because you'll pass out. Like, that's just not possible physically. So you have to learn how to breathe through your chest. I'm not the best at like explaining it. That's why I recommend going to this lady or just maybe doing research on it. But she pretty much just taught me, like re-taught me how to do a vacuum, because like I did vacuums on the daily, but like I just didn't do them correctly. So yeah, I don't really know how to explain them, vacuums. Like, obviously, like I have a way of explaining them, but the best way I could say is like you take 3 deep breaths and let all your air out. And then instead of like sucking in, you're literally just going to pull your stomach in. Like, you're not sucking anything in, because the minute you suck in, that's when you're belly breathing and you're not doing a proper vacuum. So if that helps. And then for when I'm like posing and stuff, I'm not quite vacuuming my stomach, but I'm just holding my core tight. Oh, there we go. Now you can see me. But I'm holding my core tight, and then I'm breathing through my chest, so it's automatically just keeping that core tight, instead of breathing through my belly and like letting go of my stomach during transitions, which is a lot of what I was doing last year. And as a result of, because that is called your transverse abdominis, I believe, like doing vacuums and stuff, it's training that. So I just have a lot better core control, because honestly, like my waist inches wise isn't really that much off of where it was last time. I'm just able to control it more. So it gives that illusion that it's smaller. I have been wearing my Slim Tom Pro waist trainer every day for cardio. Do I think it does anything to make your waist smaller? No. But again, when you're doing bikini, like, core control is such a necessity that it's just like, honestly, I'm team waist trainer. I used to be like so against it. But for bikini, at least, I do believe it's a good idea to use one. Even if you're not using, sometimes I use it for when I'm training. But I always, if I'm not wearing it, I'm always wearing a belt for the whole entire time when I'm training, just so I'm not activating my obliques at all. Because that'll also give you the illusion of a blockier waist. And I don't train obliques. I train abs twice a week. But not obliques, and it's not anything weighted. It's literally like crunches and lying like leg raises, something like that. And I just superset that. But vacuums is very essential. I highly recommend the lady that I saw. So if you want her Instagram, message me, so you can do that, because I'm telling you, it's literally game changing. I credit like most of my core control to that specifically. The waist trainer during the cardio I really like, because it helps me to also keep my core tight while I'm doing cardio, and also just to keep my posture good and to keep my stomach tight while I'm even doing cardio. So yeah, I'd say those two things really did help me. And in the off season, obviously, doing the vacuums and all that's harder. So once you get that down, like when you're lean, it's like easy, it's butter. Cause now when I practice like posing drills, I'm able to hold my poses so long and hold my core in for so long, because I'm just so used to it with like the waist trainer in the morning, with the vacuums and the holding of the vacuums. So yeah, it's been a very valuable tool, those two things. And I just wanted to share, because I do get a lot of questions about that. But then it is also highly genetics. I just have a small waist genetically. But those two things specifically amplify it. Because I look back at some of the photos of me, even just in my check-ins, and my waist is like night and day, because of the core control that I now have. So yeah, that is my core control tips. But yeah, no belly breathing. I look back at my old posing videos and I see myself just letting my stomach go in the middle of my transitions. So if that is you, you need to work on it, because every little thing matters. especially in bikini. Like, they are looking for shape. So you gotta create that shape for yourself. But I'm gonna go home and eat because your girl is so hungry and it is a high carb day. Look how thick this bowl of oatmeal is. So the trick is I add like double the amount of water and then I cook it for 1 minute and 30 seconds and then I stir it and then I do 30-second increments for like until it's, oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? I'm like zooming in on myself. Until it's like super thick. And then I have 50 grams of blueberries in there. And then I've been putting these in there. So there's stevia drops. I won't focus. This one's peppermint cookie, and then I have the maple one. It's by the Now brand. And honestly, they're way better than these ones because they're just so much more, what's the word, potent. You can actually taste them. But I'm a peppermint chocolate or a mint chocolate girl, like, for life. I love mint chocolate. So I've been using this one the most. But the maple one's also really good. And you literally need like the littlest amount. Good morning, vlog. Happy Saturday, May 18th. One day from my birthday. The last time I vlogged, it was 4 weeks out, but now we're 3 weeks out. Is what it is. So I'm actually in Boca Raton right now for a show. Clients competing. And so yesterday on the way here, my car actually broke down 2 hours into the drive. We were like an hour and a half from the destination, and my car just like broke. It said check hybrid system, and then my car just stopped accelerating and then it turned off. So that's super fun. We had to call AAA. AAA took us to the nearest Hyundai dealership because I do have a 5-year warranty on my car. And now they're gonna fix it, but they can't fix it until Monday because the hybrid tech won't be there until Monday. Luckily we're staying here until Monday, so like hopefully we can work out here and then it should be done, hopefully. But for now they gave us a loaner car. It is a freaking 2024. It's very sweet. It's like a Sonata, I don't even know. But I just did my fasted cardio. I went to the Redcon 1 gym, did my cardio, and then I'm gonna go back later after prejudging and hit some legs. The equipment there, you guys, is sweet. I am so excited to go back. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, was a really tough day for me. Obviously because the whole car situation and like just being hungry. So this past week I did 4 high carb days. I checked in with my coach every single day this week, besides Saturday and Sunday, which is today and tomorrow. And the rest of the week we are doing low days. So you can imagine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, high carb days, and then yesterday, low day. I'm just very hungry because my stomach's used to eating the high carb days. So yeah, that was fun and fresh, but I'm trying to figure out where to go here because I'm going to Starbucks right now to eat my breakfast because we're not allowed to eat in this car. I just packed all of my breakfast in like plastic bags. But yeah, that's really the update. I've been losing consistently like 2 pounds each week. I think this week I obviously haven't lost much just because of all of the high days going on. But I'm pretty close to stage condition. So we're just kind of now like refining the look. I feel really good mentally. Obviously yesterday was not a great day for me mentally, but I'm feeling a lot better, in a better headspace today, at least. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot better mentally now, but yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. It's not really my birthday unless I'm on prep. I say that because this will be my 3rd birthday on prep. So yeah, I'm going to find out where the Starbucks is though, because my thing is not updating. Because I'm videotaping this on my phone because I forgot my camera too. But I really wanted to get a video out because I know it's been a minute. But I just been really present this prep, and I have not really been focusing on videotaping myself and showing off everything. I've been showing off like pumps here and there on my Instagram story and then a couple posts, so follow me there. But yeah, you know, life was lifing this week. The car was really just the cherry on top for me. So yeah, life was lifing this week, and honestly, my car braking on the middle of the highway. If you watch my YouTube videos last prep, you'll know that I broke my camera last prep on my birthday. So I'm looking at it now, and maybe it's like a good luck thing, you know, like something breaks or something goes wrong on my birthday. Maybe that's like a thing. I don't know, but either way, I'm in better spirits today, which is amazing because yesterday I was really not in good spirits. We were supposed to work out at the Redcon 1 gym yesterday too, but it so turned out that we worked out at a random Planet Fitness in the middle of wherever we were at the time. So yeah, 3 weeks out, feeling good, feeling pretty good, just hungry today. But honestly, like, my food is still higher than it was last prep, even on my low carb days, so I really can't complain too much. Then like, we're really not having to lose any more weight per se, like maybe 1 or 2 more pounds. But like I said, we're more so just refining the look at this point. If you follow me on Instagram, my coach did post a physique update, so you could have saw it there. But I am gonna post one soon from like my actual check-ins, because I'm honestly pretty thrilled with it. I'm just going into these shows like excited, a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because I've seriously only stepped on stage twice. And I just feel like this prep has been so much more different for me. So it's putting me in a lot different headspace, and I feel like this time, not that I have more expectations for myself, but I do have certain goals for this season, and I just want to meet them. As of last season, I just was getting my feet wet and just doing the dang thing. So this season's a little bit different for me. But I am gonna get a nitro cold brew at Starbucks, I think, too. Yeah, my coach is really happy with how I'm looking, which is really cool, because my coach now, my last coach previously, like, they will not compliment you unless you actually like look good, or say things unless they actually mean it. So when he's saying these things, I really appreciate it, because I know he's not just saying it to say it, if that makes sense, because there are coaches out there that do that. And that's kind of just how I am with my clients, and that's just how I am as a person. Like, say something, I mean it, and if I don't say something at all, well, sorry. I'm just not gonna say anything. But yeah, I'm just a very brutally honest person, so to have like a coach that kind of matches that energy is really nice. But yeah, I think that's really all the updates I have. I've really just been like being so present this prep, trying not to compare myself as much as possible, which I've been doing a really good job with. Just focusing on bringing the best me I can bring, and controlling what I can control, because at the end of the day, I can't control nobody else but my dang self. So that's what I've been doing. Very in tune with myself, how I'm feeling, my body, like everything. So that's really great. And I'm trying to be as positive as possible right now, because I had a very, very negative day yesterday, to say the least. But yeah, I'm pulling into Starbucks right now, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Alrighty, I ate my breakfast in there. 40 grams of oatmeal, 50 grams of blueberries, and then 3 eggs, and I put hot sauce on it. The secret for my oatmeal, honestly, I like it better without protein powder. I know it sounds plain, but hear me out, So, I have these, are they in here? I have these stevia drops. And I mentioned them in the beginning of this video, but they are 10 times better than like the sweet drops that you get that are like $13. Found it. Okay, so these are the sweet drops that most people like rave about, and like, yes, they're good, but they're not strong enough, and I don't want to use like 3 or 2 full droppers of this because like stevia adds up over time, ladies and gents. So this stuff from Amazon, this is the maple flavor, but they have so many flavors. I have the maple dark chocolate one, and I have the peppermint cookie one. And I put a little bit of this, like literally the smallest bit, in my oatmeal. I did the peppermint cookie this morning, and it is so good. It's way better than these. I just already had these, so I need to use them up. But I got myself a nitro cold brew, and I'm gonna put the maple drops in here, like 1 or 2 drops. Like literally, you don't need a lot. And I love these. You can get them from Amazon. They have so many flavors. I want to get the cinnamon vanilla next, but fire. 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm definitely gonna use them, obviously not even on prep because they're just that good. And I always have my oatmeal in the mornings with it in there, and it's so good. The maple in there, so good. But now I need to head to the show now, but I will talk to you guys later. I'll probably record my workout on I'm just gonna use my phone because I don't feel like taking out my camera and stuff. So you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. So I'm gonna drink this. And I'll talk to you guys later. This vlog is literally all over the place, but I am back home. So yesterday was my birthday. We didn't really do much, if I'm being completely honest. I got a coffee in the morning. But honestly, I really didn't feel well yesterday morning. I felt very nauseous for some reason. But we ended up driving back home yesterday on my birthday rather than today because it was a full rest day. We just wanted to be home, and it just made more sense because, like, if we drove back today, we would have had to, like, losing my voice. We would have had to work out when we got back, and we would have been tired from driving because it was like a 3.5, 4 hour drive. So we were like, let's just drive today, get back home. We got home at like 7. And yeah, so we got back. My birthday was, it was pretty chill. I didn't do much, but I felt the love from everybody wishing me a happy birthday, and that's all that really matters. I just set my check-ins though. I hit a new low weight. I lost 1.3 pounds from Friday. Today's supposed to be another low day, but I don't honestly know if we're gonna keep it low or if we're gonna go back to high. I don't know. But I'm pretty happy with these check-ins. My tie-ins are finally just like crisp and there. And you know they're there when you're flat and they're there. That's when you know. So I'm pretty hype about that. We'll see what he says. But yeah, I'm about to go do my cardio. I took my fasted supplements. I'm just waiting for them to kind of like kick in before I go. What time is it? 7:21. I woke up at like 5:30. My body just like naturally wakes up now at like 5:30. So that's pretty cool. Because I don't really sleep that well anymore. But honestly, my sleep the last couple days hasn't been too bad. I didn't even really fully film that workout. I filmed like 3 exercises, and then it just got so packed in there, and I was like, I just can't do this. And my workout was like, it was not a great workout. Like, my pump just wasn't great. Other than that, it wasn't bad, but it's just like the pump was like pretty trash. Oh, this is what I was going to talk about. This is so funny. So I have 20 minutes of post-workout cardio. And after that workout on Saturday, I'm going to do my cardio. There's a little mirror in front of the cardio machines at this gym we were at. And I was just like, I was posing for like 2 seconds. And this guy like starts like freaking out and he was like, oh my gosh. He's just saying super nice things, whatever. And I'm on the Stairmaster, and he's like right next to me. And he's talking to me for my whole entire cardio session. And he was saying like some really, really kind things, very, very nice things. I won't go too in depth about it because it's just like, it was a whole thing. But it was really nice. And I just thought that this guy was just, some average Joe, like, bodybuilder at this gym. And I was like, okay, it was nice talking to you. Blah, blah. Yeah, we were mostly talking about, like, me, because he was, like, talking about me to me and asking me about certain things, like my prep and just, like, my bodybuilding in general. So I didn't really, like, get to hear much about him per se, so that's why this is like a little bit, I don't know. Anyway, so I get off the Stairmaster, we're getting ready to go, and my fiance is like, you were just talking to Kai Green. And I was like, what? So that whole time, I was talking to Kai Green, or he was talking to me, actually. He started the conversation, and he kept it going. And he was like very, very nice and just saying very nice things and very supportive things. So I thought it was pretty funny though, because like I didn't even know I was talking to Kai Green. It was pretty dark in the gym, so maybe that's why. But yeah, it was really cool looking back on it now, remembering all the stuff he was saying to me, because it was very, very nice stuff. But that's gonna wrap up this video. I'm sorry it's very all over the place and there's really not much happening. I don't even know. Like, my next video will be better, I promise. Let me know what you guys want to see next time. Maybe like a full day of eating. I don't know if you guys even like that kind of stuff, but just comment below what you want to see next. I'll leave my Instagram link below so you guys can follow me there, because I do post pretty frequently, at least on my stories over there. And if you interact with me over there, I'd love to get to know you. And if you're interested in coaching, I'll also leave my application below. It is always down below. Feel free to fill that out, even just to talk. That doesn't mean we have to work together, just so maybe I can help you, give you some direction on where you should go next in your fitness journey or how to get to your goal. So yeah, I'll leave that application below for lifestyle and contest prep and off-season coaching. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.